Hey guys, King of Charmanders here. Today I bring you a video on the best elemental gear to Driftsmelt. All elements! So this video covers the best elemental gear to Driftsmelt, like I said in the title. I will also cover both melee and ranged gear. However, if there is no notable ranged gear for that element, I will not cover it. Example, pretty much everything that's not fire. So if it's not fire attack, there's no other gear that gives a notable amount of ranged, focus, reload speed, recoil dot, etc. Nothing else that makes notable and worth drift smelting, so I'm not going to put it on there. I will also put a priority list as drift smelting takes a lot of dedication because it is a post-game mechanic. You don't need drift smelting gear to get far into the game. You could do just fine with like full level 1, level 2, I mean not level 1, level 2, like elemental attack 4 or not complete, etc. The best builds without drift smelts will do very well for you and allow you to get far through 8 and 9 star monsters. Alright, first off we're starting with the fire element, and we have fire element gear for melee. So the fire gear for melee, the priority is the Anjanath helm, which gives fire attack level 2 and fire resistance level 1 at grade 4. Our secondary fire gear for melee wear will be Anjanath Fan Braces, which gives fire attack level 2 at grade 6. Now here's the thing, both of these require grade 8 to unlock their drift smelt slot. So yes, unfortunately both Anjanath pieces, well most of these will need grade 8. So which piece of armor you decide to invest in is up to you. Make sure you consider your lock-on options as well. This is why the priority is the Anjanath helm, because fire attack 2 and fire resistance 1, you get 2 and 1. Yeah, it's not really useful right now, but maybe it'll be useful in the future, but we'll see. Just because it gives 2 skills versus the 1. The reason why I put such emphasis on lock-on options is that with the Black Diablo's Coil, you can get fire attack level 5 without having to drift smelt fire attack onto your armor. So keep that in mind. You could put critical eye, weakness exploit, or whatever you wish to build in the other slots instead of fire attack 5, and that's what makes great about fire attack. But if you want to, you could go ahead and just slip in fire attack into one of your pieces to get fire attack 5 or whichever you're lacking, etc. for your build. And now we move on to the fire elemental gear for ranged. The thing is, fire is very good because fire is pretty much the only element that has ranged gear attached to it. First, we have the priority for the light bowgun, which is the Azarathlos leggings. This gives reload speed level 2 and fire attack level 1 at grade 6. For the secondary, you have your bow, which is the Rathalos waist, which gives focus level 1 and it gives fire attack level 1 at grade 6. Now here's the thing, both of these require grade 8 to unlock their drift smelt slot. Rathalos isn't hard because it's on the field, but its subspecies, Azarathlos, is definitely a pain to encounter. But the thing is, the Azarathlos leggings are a must for a fire light bowgun build. Even though it's a subspecies, it's a staple for any light bowgun build. In the foreseeable future and for a very long time, the Azarathlos leggings will make your legs look good, but for light bowgun users, it's factually one of the best things of your build. Now the thing is, the Rathalos waist isn't as important for bow users, and you can easily replace this piece with a fire attack Driftstone. So, as far as the waist goes for Rathalos, again, not as important for bows. Moving on to the next element, we have water attack. And for the water gear for melee, we have the priority, which is the Great Jagras leggings. This gives water attack level 2 at grade 6. And your secondary is the Gyrototus Fan Braces, which gives water attack level 2 at grade 6. Now, while both of these require grade 8 to unlock their drift smelt, they're not subspecies, which is great. So for their drift smelt slots, you don't really have to worry about, oh, special events or in hats, something like that. You can find them out on the field. And Great Jagras leggings are a lot more flexible, as it is a lot more available on the field versus Gyrototus. You can find Great Jagras in all 3 biomes, while Gyrototus, you can only find them in 1. You can also put 1 water attack Driftstone into one of these to easily get water attack level 5 with only 2 armor pieces. So there's a lot of flexibility with water attack. The helm, the waist, and the chest are open. So if you just use the Fan Braces from Gyrototus and the Great Jagras leggings and you pop 1 stone in it, bam, you have water attack level 5. So again, lots of flexibility, a lot you could do with this build if you decide to go with this as far as water attack goes. Next up, what water does not like? Thunder. For Thunder, we have the Thunder gear for melee users, and the priority is the Sisiyaku helmet, which gives Thunder attack level 2 at grade 6 and evade extender level 1 at grade 4. The Tobikadachi coil, which gives Thunder attack level 2 at grade 6. And we have our secondary priority ones, which are the Zinogre leggings, which gives burst level 1 and Thunder attack level 1 at grade 6. And for the last of the secondary, we have Zinogre Vambraces, which gives Thunder attack level 2 at grade 6. Sadly, all of these pieces require grade 8 to unlock their Driftsmelt slots. The primary gear are the easiest to obtain, which is why I prioritize the Sisiyaku helm and the Tobikadachi coil. Zinogre leggings take priority over the Zinogre Vambraces because of burst level 1 and having more flexibility for builds in the legging slot. The thing is, for Vambraces, if you want lock-on, you have to put Rothian Vambraces, as of this video, in the slot for the Vambraces. So you can get burst level 2 with lock-on, and that's what you can put for the Vambraces. But the thing about it is that in order to make up for that one last Thunder attack, all you really have to do is just put one Thunder attack piece on one of your armor, and bam. There you go. You have Thunder attack 5 with only 2 armor pieces, like you could do with water. So another thing to keep in mind is Zinogre is expensive. Unless you grind it a lot for Zinogre in hats or when Zinogre is on the field, it's very difficult to encounter outside of events. And now what does Zinogre not like? It did not like ice. Ice, baby. For ice gear, for melee users, we have the priority, which is the Legiana coil, which gives ice attack level 2 and windproof level 1 at grade 6. And we also have the Barrier Vambraces, which gives ice attack level 2 at grade 6. All these pieces require grade 8 to unlock their Driftsmelt slots. The Legiana coil is stable for ice attack level 5 and is accessible in the field at all times, meaning you don't have to wait until the winter, which is the problem with Barrieth. Barrier Vambraces are also important, but Barrieth is also available again in the winter, in events and or in hunt-a-thons. That's the problem with Barrieth. So you kind of need both of these in order to get to Ice Attack 5, or what you can do is use the other pieces, but the thing about it is when you put stuff together, it's expensive. So if you're going to put your Driftsmelt slots into something, you want to Driftsmelt something that's going to be worth it in the long term, and these are the 2 pieces that do that. So it's worth it to get these 2 pieces to grade 8 so that you can get Ice Attack level 5 with the 2 pieces. That's the goal overall. And last but not least, we have Status Buildup Elemental Gear. So the Status Sneak Attack level 4 set from Sisiyaku takes priority for all Status Buildup attack elements. It is still the standard, it is still the best. If you're going to build up something, you need to go after this one. And the best thing about it is that you can put all 3. Poison, Sleep, and Paralysis Driftstones should be smelted into the chest, gloves, and the waist. The Sisiyaku Vambraces take priority over the Mail in the Coil, just because the Vambraces will give Status Sneak Attack level 2 at only grade 4. The best thing about this is that for bow users, you can use Status Sneak Attack level 3, best as in I'm a bow main, so I like it too. The Vambraces and Mail and Coil and stack whatever status element you want for the rest of the Driftsmelt slots. Example, you want Poison Attack. On any of these, we'll just put Poison Attack, 5 Poison Attack Driftstone slots for Poison Attack level 5. And the great thing about this is that all of these armor pieces only require grade 5 in order for you to Driftsmelt into them, which is really great. So you could Driftsmelt into them really early instead of a lot of the other pieces, well, pretty much almost every piece that I listed onto you today for the rest of the elements, which all require grade 8. In closing, Driftsmelting allows you to have a ton of flexibility when it comes to elemental attack. But you have to have a lot of patience though, so just keep that in mind, and a lot of luck. The best thing to do is to work towards getting an elemental attack level 5 with as little armor pieces as possible so you have more flexibility for the remaining slots. There's a reason why I'm highlighting that you can just use 2 armor slots, put 1 Driftsmelt slot as an elemental attack, and then you have 1 piece with elemental attack 3, and then another with elemental attack 2. 3 plus 2 equals 5, bam. The rest of your armor slots, you could do whatever you want with them, and you could do your most optimized builds or whatever works for you. With that being said, please do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. I wish you the best of luck in all of your roles in getting the Driftsmelt skills that you want. Good luck on your grinds, and I will see y'all on the next video.